Alrighty, what's going on guys? Edward here, back with another video. Thank you so much for being here again. And on today's episode, due to a lot of requests this time, based on another indicator. This time this indicator is called Infinity Algo. I've been getting a lot of requests since I posted the videos based on these indicators from FX, from Alex Santi, and since I'm actually building up free alternatives that you can find. These indicators are actually paid, right? But what I'm doing is I'm building up similar. I'm not building up because the indicators already exist. I'm just choosing, I'm picking and tweaking some indicators. They already exist for free inside TradingView, and I'm trying to get them as close as possible to the original. I hope it makes sense. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I've been doing for the last couple of videos I've been posting, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same now with this indicator. It does, now just to make sure, this indicator does have a lot more things in this. Let's see if I can, this is gonna be up to you. Depending on if I get more requests, if I keep getting more requests, I'll be making maybe part 2, part 3. I can make a series again on this indicator, but based on the requests and the likes I actually have on the video. If you really want to see more, in order for me to keep digging and looking for more options, I will. Now, FYI, this is the actual creator, right? Infinity Algo. If I go to his or their YouTube channel right here, you can see, well, I'll be watching some of their videos. They doesn't show much of the stuff in there. Only on the thumbnails they show it's like a cloud, right? Like a dungeon channel sort of thing. It's similar. It has some sort of things similar to the Clarity Algo from FX, right? But the most important thing here that people are getting excited is because you get the buy and sell signals, right? Let me explain something, guys, because this is very important to understand. Is that, and I always say this, there is, I can almost guarantee that when markets are trending, there is no indicator that will be accurate all the time. I can guarantee you that whatever indicator you get, even if you pay $1,000, $2,000, $20,000 for an indicators, those indicators will be lacking when markets are ranging. So have that in mind. I would say almost every indicator that exists, they are trend-based indicators. They work best when markets are trending. If markets are ranging, you're gonna have a lot of losses. Okay, if you don't know what you're doing, you have to understand price action. Okay, so key point here, you have to learn price action. You have to have some knowledge on how the market moves in order to use an indicator. So before you use an indicator, learn. All right, this is key. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead here and give you some examples here on GBP JPY. Let's try to build it up. Let's try. Now I'm showing you all the time how I do it, how I actually come close enough to the actual original indicator with some of the indicators they already exist on TradingView. Okay, it's actually very simple. It's just that you need to have that spark. That means, hey, you need to be willing to search. Just keep looking. There are plenty of options here. You can search on YouTube for some trend indicators, buy, sell signals, indicators that are free, that they exist in here on TradingView. So you can actually do your own work. Basically, what I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna start, let's say, with GBP JPY. Okay, and this video is currently live on his channel, right? It's currently live. So this is how the market is moving at the moment. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna pause right here. I don't want the video to go anywhere. So I'm gonna try, this is on as you can see, this is on GJ, right? Let me pause it again. Okay, this is on GJ, and this is on a 5-minute time frame. All right, and I can also see that he is using the Heikin-Ashi, sorry for my pronunciation, Heikin-Ashi candles. Okay, he's not using the normal candles, he's using Heikin-Ashi candles. All right, so that's why I actually have them selected as well here. I do have the Heikin-Ashi candles. I'm on the 5-minute time frame. I'm on GJ, and as you can see, you know, what the Heikin-Ashi candles do is what I just mentioned. You know, when markets are trending, these indicators are the best. When markets are trending, if markets are consolidating or moving sideways, it's gonna suck completely. It's gonna completely suck. Like you're gonna get a lot of fake signals, lots of fake signals. All right. So, you see why this is the number one reason why, you know, he is using Heikin-Ashi candles, because it helps you when you are trend trading. When markets are bullish, you know, you're gonna have less noise. Okay, like if I go, for example, right here, you can see this impulse, right? Nice impulse. The candle, the color of the candle, they never change. It will almost stay in the same color. Yeah, they did stay the same color. If I switch to the normal candles, let's see how that push looked like, right? You see this push looked a lot different. You have a lot more noise, and by noise I mean different candles. So you have in this push, started from here, right? You have a bullish candle, then a bearish, bullish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bullish, bearish, bullish, 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 bearish, and so on. You see this noise? You know, those little candles right there, it will scare you out and make you maybe close the position, right? But if you're using a candle that is based on trend, like it's better for trending, it helps you a lot when markets are trending. You see, it didn't give you any change of color in the candles, right? That's why he's using it. All right, so it makes sense. Now, in this case, we want to get an indicator that can give us buy and sell signals, right? Simple as that. For that, you can use the similar. This is the same indicator I believe I'm using on the indicator from Mambo FX. Okay, so it's called CMEMA trend bars. Okay, by that, simply go here on indicators, and in here just type in CM. This is the creator, Chris Moody. All right, that's the one. That's the one you need. Now, settings. Let's go ahead and go to the settings right here, so you can use basically the same thing I'm using at the moment. So I'm using at the 50. Okay, at the moment you can set it on 50. The EMA uptrend is gonna come with the moving average. Okay, that indicator comes with that moving average. You see, but we don't need it. If you want to use it, fine. But he is not using one, so you don't need it. You can hide it. Okay, you go on style. You can put the color, whatever color you want. You know, it's up to you. No biggie with this. All right. I think that's basically it when it comes to this indicator. And one thing is, let me see if I can actually change the colors first. Hold on. Yeah, because it's a different color. Okay, so red. It's just that, well, maybe for the example of this video, you want to change the colors later for the surroundings right there. That's fine. You can actually do it. But let me go ahead and now show you the next indicator, which is the super trend. Okay, the super trend indicator is going to come also with a bunch of stuff. You don't need all of this stuff, so I'm going to show you how to remove it in a second. But let me go here on trading view and show you, because we were having a couple of issues with some indicators that were being removed. Let's see, super trend. This is the creator at the moment. This is the current creator. If you happen to notice that maybe this indicator disappears by the time you're watching this video, just let me know in the comment section, okay? So we can look for another one. But that at the moment, this is the one, right? So once you select that, all right, it's gonna come again with different things that we don't need. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna hide all of this stuff. All I want to do is just let the buy option stay right there. So I'm gonna show you, let's see, uptrend. I'm gonna hide that. Uptrend begins. That point right there, I don't need it. The buy signal, yes I do. The downtrend, I don't. Downtrend begins, no. Sell, yes. Let's see, below right here, guys, I want you to put the buy below the bar, okay, and the sell above the bar. Okay, we're gonna go in on inputs, and this is what you're gonna place right here. 25 source, gonna have the same source right here, that's the one. Okay, an ATR multiplier on number 3. Hide, let's see, I think we can hide. Can we? Highlighter, yeah, highlighter, there we go. So I'm gonna hide that thing, you know, that green thing and red thing, you know, the actual highlight right there. You see this green thing, I'm gonna remove it there, and that's basically it. So at this point, as you can see, you can tweak it, you can play around with this and find maybe better options. But just right away, right up front from here, you can clearly see the market is giving me a buy. Look where the buy is being given right here. You see, price is giving you the buy. From this point, it give you the buy right here. Price is pulling back, and from here it's giving you a sell. Oh, coincidentally, it's giving you a sell right here as well, right? Also, you get the price started dropping from here. You're getting a signal here. Looks like a little early, but you see it's sort of similar. How can you tweak it? You can tweak it. You go in here on the wheel settings right there, and you can just start playing with these numbers. At the moment, I'm using 25. Let's see if I can go 30 right here just to see how it changes. It moved a little bit to the upside. Let me just maybe 20. 20 went on the same, almost the same position. Let's say 15. You can literally be playing around just to see and compare it to his videos. Okay, that's all we can do, just compare it with the videos, right, and so on. I happen to find out that on the 25, I think is sort of the closest. You're never gonna get exactly, oh, let's you know what, let's use 20, I think. Yeah, well, sort of. It's this actual position right here. It's just that this sell was given right here. You see, it was actually given right here. But on my indicator, on the super trend, it's actually given the entry right here. So a little early, by the way. A little early. And this is a little late. But it's sort of right there. Okay? So with this, basically, let me actually see if I can... Yeah, let me make this thing bigger so we can see now. Guys, when markets are ranging, you see it sucks. Okay, this is not just this indicator, it's any indicator. All indicators are actually trend based. Consolidation right here, right? You're getting, you know, a buy, then you're getting a sell, another buy, another sell. So price is not going anywhere right here, right? Till the point we had a nice uptrend right here. So when markets are trending is nice. When they are not trending, not good. Okay? Remember, you can change the colors. If you don't like this neon colors, type of colors there, you can actually change them up. Okay? The time frame, you can use any time frame. You can literally use any time frame. Let me see if I can actually change it to let's see. Body of the candle. So what green is that? When it's bearish, hold on. No, it's gonna get messed up. Let's actually do this and change the color right here on the CM. Alright, so the green, I'm just trying to look for definitely the best option. So it looks better. Okay, there we go. So on the green, it's just the highlight right there that I'm trying to hide. If you don't mind that, that's fine. But the red lines, you know, they're highlighted, they're surrounding the green color. Those are that are bugging me right there. But I guess you can actually change the color. But if you change this one, it's gonna also change this one. So I mean, that's fine. This is the only thing that, you know, you have to understand, that it's gonna be a little different. But I mean, color is not a big deal. Let's make it, let's see this green right here, or this one. Yeah, let's just make it like that anyways. Okay, so you know anyways that the price is still bullish. So basically with this sort of stuff, you would buy when you're on an uptrend, but you have to remember, guys, that price action is key. So I don't recommend you just buying just because you get a buy signal. Okay, you never know. You see, like this push right here, it pumped up a little bit before actually dropping. Okay, so you have to know price action. Let's go ahead and find actually some examples. So I'm gonna go into different time frames and gonna start playing around with this thing and see if we can actually find some cool entries. All right, so all right, let's see, this is GJ on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, my recommendation is find a support or a resistance that is being broken. Like right here, I can actually find a couple of ones. For example, there is a big support here. There was a very big support in this area. Right? Support was broken with this candle. The signal was given with this candle. That candle closed right there. See? And it gave you the signal. You see the difference? This one also closed below that support, but it never gave you the signal right here. There was no signal. But in this one, it is actually giving you a signal. So where would your entry be? As soon as the candle closes, there's your entry. And your stop loss normally would be either above. I would recommend the nearest lower high in this case. The swing high, maybe we have that little candle right there. I mean, just to go safer, this is better. And for this, you go, at least you want to look for a 1 to 2 risk to reward, at least. Be careful, we're trying to look for more, you know. If you're trying to get greedy with this sort of stuff, I always say it, if you want to be greedy with this thing, you're gonna have a lot of losses as well. So try to keep it humble and simple. So right here we have another support and resistance. Look at this, nice, right? So this, if you wanted to follow the trend, you would have gone with the sale, you know, was it broke? The only bad thing is, hey, the stop loss would have to be above right there, that swing high. So if you were aiming for a 1 to 2, maybe you lose this one. You actually lost this one. And this buy right here, it gave you also a signal once it broke that support, that resistance right there. So entry would have been here, stop loss below, TP 1 to 2. Okay. Another thing that I always recommend is, hey, guys, you can actually make it even better. If you know that, you know, this is the actual indicator that you purchased. I'm sure maybe it would come with some sort of moving average. You can use a simple moving average. You can use an exponential moving average and make it even better. How is that? Let's go ahead and find some. Let's say I like this simple moving average. But any will do, to be honest. EMA, smoother moving average, any of those will play out. So I'm just gonna go with this one right here. All right. I'm taking the time, guys, to explain pretty much everything you can get the best out of this thing. So, with this one, you see, you can either use a 50 SMA. It's a trend-based indicator, or you can use a 200 SMA. Okay. Simple. When price is below the 200, right here, let me hide the 50. I'm going to leave just the 200 just for example, right? So whenever you are below the 200, you should be looking for sales only. You ignore the buys. As simple as that. We're trying to remove noise now. Okay? As I mentioned, these indicators are not always going to be right. This is like any other indicator. All right? Either paid or free, it's going to be the same thing. Okay? All right? So you're only going to be looking for sales when you are below the 200, and you're only going to be looking for buys when you're above the 200. Just make it as simple as that, guys. Okay? So if you're getting a sell signal, for example, right here, and you are above the 200, it's better to let it go. Let it go. Like the music, like the song. All right? So you can say maybe, all right, we had a support right here, resistance. A resistance in the past, we had a support. Price came here, it started bouncing, boom, 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 and all of a sudden you get the signal, the buy signal. Okay, it's much better to go buying when you are above than actually go selling. Okay, so use logic. Okay, sometimes it's good to use logic as well. Now that's the 200, right? You can also use the 50, as I mentioned. You can use the 50 simple moving average right there. I'm just gonna hide the 200 and I'm going to use the 50. It's basically the same thing, just a little bit tighter, you know. So again, you ignore the buys and you go with the sells. Right here you see this 50 was really nice. It was actually really nice right there. You see, boom, climbed up on top of the 50 and actually give you the sell signal when it was breaking below, and then it was giving you another signal when it was buying. So you see the 50 works really well. It goes hand on hand with this indicator if you want to use it. Again, what did I say? When markets are ranging, if there is a support and there is a resistance in the top, and markets are ranging, watch out. You can actually get stopped out once, but twice you shouldn't be getting stopped out twice in a consolidation. If you understand, let's say you got in this buy, right? You see price is stopping in here, and you got in this buy because you just, you actually were above the 50%, I'm sorry, the 50 SMA, and you had the signal and you placed the stop loss below here, right? But you see, it just literally, you got stopped out once. With this one, as soon as you entered, you weren't even on profit. So price immediately came back on you, very strong, right? Finally actually giving you the sell signal, which actually was the one that makes more sense, right? At this point, after the consolidation, you enter at the break. So this is a good, or you can also build up a breakout strategy with this thing. It's really good for breakouts, okay? Which is also my favorite thing to do as well, is trading breakouts. Okay, you can also use trends as well. It's always good, but as long as you follow. Okay, you see there was a little box consolidation here as well. Consolidations you're gonna find all the time, guys. All the time you're gonna find consolidations. Okay, depending which pair you're trading, you're gonna find that, after a while markets are gonna be ranging, but then they get out of the consolidation. You can follow the trend, but when you get a signal inside this thing, it's better to just ignore. So that's why, guys, you have to learn price action. All right, just let me know what you think. This is basically, I got it off what I see from here. It may not be the exact thing, but as you can see, he doesn't even use, at the moment, he's not using that moving average. It's just literally just recording this thing live and just letting this thing run and show you where you get the buys, where you get the sales. But would you get actually on the buy right here? Would you get on this sale? Where are you going to be placing the stop loss? Right? He's not explaining anything of that, at least in this case. And I'll be going through the videos on the YouTube channel, but I don't see much explanation on this. I guess you get the explanation once you actually purchase the indicator, maybe, right? But I hope it makes sense, guys. That's basically it, what I wanted to show you. Just give it a thumbs up. Just let me know in the comment section if you want to see more of this. Just let me know if it works. Let me know if it actually works. It's very similar, guys. It's very similar to the clarity algo indicator, to the also the video I posted from Alex Santi indicator. That indicator costs about $1,000, right? And it's basically the same thing. Like it's a trend-based indicator. If markets is ranging, it's useless. The indicator is useless when markets are ranging. So just be careful. Just try to do your own research before you actually purchase something. All right? Makes sense. So thanks again, guys, for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.